Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Blugoblin here for a special video here. This is my movie review of Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice. I apologize if this is late, because not too long ago we've had internet problems here, so this is probably going to be uploaded a lot later than I wanted to do it. So here you go. Saw this movie this past Easter weekend. Jennifer and I went and saw this. I'm not gonna lie, folks. My expectations weren't really that high going into this movie, because y'all know me. I raised my hand and I admit I was one of those fans who was tired of seeing Batman movie, Superman movie, Batman movie, Batman movie, Superman movie. What are we going to do? We want Wonder Woman. We want Flash. We want this. We want this. We want Aquaman. We want the Justice League. So what's your answer? Oh, Batman, Superman. I was one of those fans who was getting tired. As much as I love Batman and as much as I respect the character of Superman, enough's enough with the bat and the suit. We need something different. But then I learned that Wonder Woman was going to be a part of this. And then I learned Aquaman was going to have a cameo in this. And I was like, okay, I'm going to bite the bullet. I'm going to go see this movie, because now my interest now I have actual interest in this movie. I was probably going to go see the movie anyway, to be perfectly honest. I was going to bite my tongue, bite my lip, and just go see this. And, thinking maybe it'll be good. Did I like the movie? Yeah, I did. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. There was a lot of things wrong with this movie. The editing, the storytelling. There was a lot of things that I wanted to know more on, but there was a lot of things I wanted an explanation. I wanted an explanation for, but we never got it. And the character development was off. It really was. First thing I want to say, there will be minor spoilers in this review. So if you haven't seen this movie yet, I would advise you might not want to watch this, because there will be a couple of things I may have to spoil. Other than that, stick around and enjoy. First thing, some of the critics were right. This was more or less a hype for Batman more than Superman. Even though they were both in the title of the movie, it felt more or less, kind of technically felt more like a Batman movie than a Batman versus Superman movie. I would have liked to have seen more from Wonder Woman. I would have liked to have seen better character development for Bruce and Clark. My bro, the Mount Vernon kid, he hated Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor. Bro, I'm sorry, but I actually liked him as Lex Luthor, because not everybody has to play Lex Luthor the exact same way. We all know who Lex Luthor is, the greatest criminal mind of our time. With all due respect to all the past people who have played this character, not everybody has to act like Gene Hackman. Not everybody has to act like Kevin Spacey or Michael Rosenbaum or whatever. Or, hell, not even everybody has to act like John Shea-Dad in Lois and Clark. Everybody's got their own unique take on Lex Luthor. Hell, even Clancy Brown, the voice actor for Lex Luthor, had his own unique take on it. And this was Jesse Eisenberg's take on the character. And I thought he did a great job. I thought he did a great job with the whole maniacal, super genius bastard role that Lex Luthor is known for. And, with all the meta-humans, as he put it, in the world, he didn't want to feel like a man among gods. He wanted to be higher. He wanted to be supreme above all others and everything. And that's who Lex Luthor is, in my opinion. One of the smartest men in the world, who wants to be the best man in the world, and I thought Jesse Eisenberg did a good job with that character. Was he perfect? No, but he did a good job with what he was given. And what he did with Superman near the end of the movie, that was pretty damn cool. That definitely had me on the edge of my seat. But again, I gotta go back to Batman here. Ben Affleck, he looks good as both Bruce and as Batman. Now, the flashback of Batman's origin, the death of the Waynes. Jennifer pointed this out, and she was right. That would have been a perfect time to recast the kid from the Gotham TV series, that Bruce Wayne. He would have fit in this role. That would have been a good time to bring him in and showcase him more. Therefore, you're not only hyping this movie, you're also at the same time promoting a very popular TV show in Gotham. That would have been a cool move business-wise. You're promoting two things at once. It's a win-win. Promotion, marketing, it's good business. Also, the cameos from the other members. We had cameos from Wonder Woman, who had a role in the movie. We had a cameo from Aquaman, Cyborg, and The Flash. The Cyborg one got me excited. The Flash cameo I didn't really care for. That was also a good time to bring in the Flash from the TV series. I forgot the fucking actor's name. But that also would have been a good time to show him as a cameo. I was like, if you're going to cast anybody for The Flash, how about The Flash? It's, again, marketing. You can promote two different things at the same time. Boom, boom, win-win. I thought Aquaman looked great. Of course, Wonder Woman looked great. But there were so many things going wrong with the storytelling, with the character development back to Batman. My bro put it very well. He should have had a skull and crossbones on his chest rather than a bat. It's like, and you thought people bitched and complained about Superman killing in Man of Steel. Oh my God. Batman has a goddamn body count in this movie. And no, I'm not going to excuse Michael Keaton for what he did to that guy down the bell tower in the 89 Batman. That was ridiculous then. It's ridiculous now. And what Ben Affleck does in this movie, Ben Affleck's Batman has a body count in this movie. I'm going to spoil that for you. For those of you who firmly believe that Batman should not kill, you are going to get pissed off. I think you will. Because we're watching this and Jennifer and I both were going, the hell is he doing? That's fucked up. Then we get to the actual fight itself. Chris was also, again, right on this. They overhyped that fight. It came off. I like how Serena pointed out it felt like two spoiled brats. I'm going to go even further. It felt like a dick measuring contest. Throughout the whole fight, I was going in my mind, I could picture them singing, my dick's bigger than your dick. My dick's double the size of your dick. That's what it felt like. Whose dick is bigger, Bruce or Clark? Who fucking cares? Mine's bigger. No, I apologize for that. But, yeah, and the stuff with Doomsday, that was, I thought Doomsday should have been left off of the trailers. That should have been kept a secret, and that should have been used as a big surprise for the end of the movie, especially with what happens at the very end. Ooh, Warner Brothers, you got some balls on you. You really do. You got some balls on you, and I'll commend you for that. But now what do you do with the Justice League lineup? That's all I'm going to say, and I'm not going to ruin what happened there. But I still believe that Doomsday should have been left out of the trailers. That should have been kept a surprise, and that could have, garnered more attention if it had been made a surprise. Yeah, the daydreaming, the hallucinations and everything, it just felt so weird at times. Jeremy Irons as Alfred, that was a unique casting choice, and man, Alfred didn't have enough screen time, in my opinion. I would have liked to have seen more from Alfred. And there were some Easter eggs in here. We saw Robin's costume with a very particular message on it. That was pretty cool. At least now we know that Robin actually happened. But there were so many things going on in here. It's like, okay, what the hell happened to Wayne Manor? When did that happen? And how long ago did it, what the hell happened? Who fucking did that? There's so many things happen, we see so many things, and it's like, I'm sitting there wondering, how the fuck did that happen? When, minor spoiler, when Batman takes the kryptonite from Lex Luthor, all we see is the busted case where the kryptonite was kept and a Batarang in it. Okay, that's cool. I would have liked to have seen him take it and seen how he took it, but, it's Batman. You're not supposed to know. And the fight scenes, while Bats and Soup's fight was way overhyped and kind of felt disappointing, the fights with, Batman's main fight with the thugs, I thought that was well done. But there were so many problems with this movie. This movie is far from perfect. There were a lot of bad moves in here, a lot of bad editing, a lot of bad character development. It's one of those movies where if you're a casual moviegoer, if you're a casual comic book fan, you're not going to notice this stuff as much. But if you're a diehard comic book fan, if you're a big fan of Batman and Superman, you're going to notice these mistakes right off the bat. Especially, no pun intended, especially the beginning scene with Bruce running away from his parents' funeral and him falling into the cave for the first time. How many fucking times have we seen this? And also the scene with the bats lifting him out of the cave, that was ridiculous. I'm sitting there watching this at the very beginning of the movie just going, that was really hokey and just ridiculous. There were a lot of surprising moments, but if I had to give this a scale of 1 to 5, I'd give this movie a 3. It's overhyped. I think years down the line it's going to be overrated. I think it is overrated right now. There were other comic book movies that came up before this one that are far superior to this, in my honest opinion. Do I recommend it? Yeah, I do. If you want to watch a good comic book movie and just have fun, I would suggest you just keep an open mind and try not to take this so seriously, because if you do take it seriously, you're going to notice the problems with it right just like that. It's really easy to spot the mistakes. It's really easy to spot the badness in this movie. It wasn't horrible, but my God, it could have been a lot better than this, and I'm not saying I can do a better job than Zack Snyder and Christopher Nolan can, but I think they could have done better. It's like they insist on all these superheroes being so dark and, stretching that, should heroes kill shtick and everything. This movie will be memorable, yes, but I think down the line it will be remembered as being overrated, yet still good. So there's my review of Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice. Let me know what you thought in the comments section below. Did you like this movie? Did you hate this movie? Did you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Let me know what you thought. I genuinely want to know, what did you think of this movie? Could they done things? Could it have been better? Could it have been worse? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Whatever. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe. I'd like to see some feedback from this. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Groot, and I'm Batman. And I'll see y'all later.